G'day viewers, it's step 4 again. I've just been going through a few photographs here and looking at some of the photos where I was a much thinner man and a much younger man, perhaps 20 years ago. And it was at a time when I was working for the Adelaide Central Mission amongst the homeless. And we used to run the day centre down there in Wright Court in Adelaide, where over 180 homeless people would come and find shelter and refuge during the day. It was a place where they'd come and have a cup of tea and do their laundry or have a shower, store some bags. But we made a lot of wonderful friends there. We met a lot of homeless people, young ones and old ones, all different types of conditions. A lot of them had mental health problems, some had money worries, they were gambling problems and addictions to alcohol and drugs, as many were Aboriginal. And one of the things, as I'm uncovering these photographs, one of the things we did, I was just so concerned about the health and well-being of the Aboriginal community there, and I thought, well, these guys probably have never seen much of their own country. And so what I managed to do was to arrange to hire a minibus at a reasonable rate from a community group, and we asked some churches to help with finance, and we got money for fuel and food, and spread the word around and said, we're going up to Alice Springs and Ayers Rock. Have a look at the centre of Australia. Anyone who wants to come is welcome. And I took my dad along because he'd never been to the centre, and he came as my co-driver. And it was a wonderful time. We had a great time. We were away for over 10 days, travelling up through centre of Australia. We showed the guys Alice Springs, Standley, Chasm, went out to Uluru. We bush camped, then we came back via Coober, Pedy to Adelaide. So here's just a few pictures of that journey. It was a great experience. We had many happy times. Only one little drama when we got into Coober, Pedy on the last night. The boys let loose and went down the pub and got a little bit drunk. So unfortunately, we had one incident where we had to ask the policeman to come and take one of our number and hold him overnight whilst he sobered up, because he was swinging an axe around the campfire and it wasn't a very safe place to be. However, we went and picked him up the next day, and he sat quietly in the back of the bus and never said boo all the way back to Adelaide. But he did say this when he spoke to me later. He said, if you hadn't come and picked me up, he said, I was going to hang myself in the cells. So you can see how depressed they get about being abandoned and being locked in strange environments. But overall we had a wonderful time, and the guys really loved seeing a bit of their native land.